and we are going to let you know exactly what we've called you in here for. My name is Harun Macharia, and Harun Macharia is the one going to be our first presenter. I'm a family man married to one Damaris Wairimo, who we do this business together. And we are blessed with kids. I'm a marketer by profession, but this business, I do it wholeheartedly because it is my own business. I own it 100%, and I know that it has taken me from very, very far. It came across me when I really needed it. It has financially enabled me and also enlightened me in so many ways. So if you're around me, I'm going to be sharing my screen, and it's going to be a very, very short time, and you're going to understand why we are here, because we are people who are on a mission. We are a group called Superstars Team. And Superstars Team is an international team that is in over 20 countries. We are on a mission to help individuals build their own businesses, realize financial freedom, travel the world, and enjoy a better lifestyle. And that can only happen when we have our greatest asset with us, and that is our health. Our health is our greatest wealth. So I want us to discuss about our health and matters to do with wealth and lifestyle as well. When we talk about health, we have a guidance from World Health Organization that helps us to manage our health. And it starts with our diet. We have diet, we have exercise, and we have rest. But I want us today to actually dwell on the issue of diet. When it comes to diet, we have a wellness triangle that we work with. And at the bottom of it all, you can see there we have physical exercises and weight management. It is very, very critical to do exercises each and every day, about 30 minutes minimum of vigorous exercises. Then we follow by eating a lot of whole grains. They gives a lot of cellular energy. Then fruits and vegetables for our health and for our self-defense. We are supposed to eat between 5 to 9 differently colored fruits in a day. And then proteins, we minimize on red meat, but we major on the legumes and the white meat. If you have to take red meat in a day, you take about 20 grams. For fats and sugars, you minimize completely. And if you take sugar in a day, you're supposed to take about 2 teaspoonfuls of sugar and very little fat. But if you look at what we are doing today, because of changes of lifestyle, we are feeding differently from what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to eat a lot of whole grains. We eat very little of that. Actually, what we are supposed to eat more, we eat less. And what we are supposed to eat less, we eat more. And that has changed our wellness triangle to a very bad and healthy wellness triangle. And you find we are doing minimal physical exercises. And this is all because of our lifestyle. And that has led to the rise of chronic diseases. The chronic diseases we are talking about are likes of heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory diseases, asthma, arthritis, obesity, all those. And it was predicted by the year 2020 that out of 4 deaths, 3 will be accounted from this. And actually, what is happening today is like almost every other death is from these chronic illnesses. But it is the time now to reverse the trend. And we have hope in one gentleman who had been born with a challenge of a chronic disease. This guy called Jerry Brasfield. This man was born with asthma, and when the mother was recommended to use natural remedies, he found his health. And in 1958, he started this company called Neolife in the USA. In 1971, it came to Africa through South Africa. And in 1996, it came to us here in Kenya and in East Africa. And for us who are listening to this at the very first time, it has come to you. It has spread to over 57 different countries globally. It has been sustained by its great values. That's why it has stood the test of time. The values that we hold dear, one of which is absolute integrity. We mean what we say and we say what we mean. People are number one. That is the greatest asset you can always find in this world. People, when they're on your side, you have everything. And then we have products that work. We have a scientific advisory board that ensures the products that we have are natural and scientifically researched. These people are led by top-notch scientists, the likes of Dr. Otherfast, Mira, and the rest. They are very much renowned in the world. They write even the biggest journals, the renowned health journals in the world. And then we have equal opportunity for all. This is an opportunity that can be there for everybody, whether you are educated or not educated, rich or poor, wealth or not wealth, even healthy or not healthy. This is an opportunity for you. And then we have a long-range vision. This company has been there for 66 years now, and we are counting much, much more. What solution have they given us to what we have seen that we are lacking? What solution is there to reverse the trend? The Neolife company has come with a very, very good solution for us. But for physical exercises and weight management, you have to take a personal initiative. You have to do it yourself and manage your weight and do physical exercises. For whole grains, we have a product called TNN. TNN works from the cellular level. It has been made from 3 sources: wheat, soya, and rice. And it helps our cells to remain permeable and soft so that they can be able to take in the nutrients and remove the waste properly. So you remain very, very strong and energetic throughout your life, and you look younger for longer. For fruits and vegetables, we bridge the gap by having the carotenoid complex. It's a very, very good product made from a variety of fruits and vegetables. It helps to boost our immune system. If you take carotenoid for only 20 days, it will boost your immune system by 37%. For proteins, we have salmon oil, a wonderful, wonderful product made from the salmon fish. This salmon oil will help reduce inflammation in your system. It also helps to regulate our circulatory system. It also gives you very lubricated joints, and also your cognitive abilities remain very, very high. A wonderful, wonderful product to use. It has all the members of the omega-3 family, of the omegas family. And then for the sugars and fats, we have multi that helps you to cover the traces of vitamins and minerals. And these 4 products are put in a sachet, and that is sachets of the same are put in a box we call Pro Vitality. So Pro Vitality is your solution. When you take Pro Vitality with your inverted triangle, you will have your triangle on the right side up. So that means this is a product for each and every one of us, because we have seen we are lacking so much in our diet. So whether you're sick or not sick, you need the Pro Vitality. It will help you to cover all your dietary gaps. We have other products, the likes of weight management. We have the Neolife Shake that helps you to replace meals, and also the Neolife Tea that gives you the energy that you need throughout the day. So you lose your weight, yet you retain your muscles. You lose the unnecessary fat, but retain the most necessary muscles that you need each and every day. You have herbal alternatives. They help us to manage our hormones. We have the likes of the herbal rest and relax. It helps you to, those people who work long hours and they're very tired, they will need to rest at the end of the day. You take this and you have very nice, restful sleep. Then we have the respiratory herbals for our challenges, our respiratory challenges, those people who are challenged by bronchitis, asthma. When you take respiratory herbal, those are catered for. For our ladies, we have feminine herbal that helps our women to harmonize their hormones, and work on anything that is hormonal related. There are those cancers which are hormonal related. When you take the feminine herbal, the likes of cervical, breast, and ovarian cancers are alleviated. For our men, we have the masculine herbal that helps breast cancer has become a very, very nice juice that you take, and your digestive system is catered for. Those people who are challenged by asthma, ulcers, and gases, and also acidity. Very, very nice. We have the children nutrition. When you get it right on your children, you have a very smooth run in your life. But when your children are challenged each and every time, you are in and out of hospital. So you take Vita Square and salmon oil for our kids. They have a very good health background. And then we have the golden home care products. These products are very, very good for our environment because they are natural products. And your health is directly connected to your environment where you live. So if you have a clean environment, you are going to have a good health. So we have the likes of LDC, which is very economical, powerful, and green, and also concentrated. So a little goes a long way. So you need to clean your home, you need to clean your things. You use LDC for any matter concerning cleaning. The likes of Super 10 for stubborn stains, the G1 Roundry for our roundry. G1 is 2-in-1. That is, you can use it on machine wash and hand wash. And for hard wash, it ends. It is as magical as I sound. Then we have the age-defined skincare product. I know many people are yearning to look younger for longer, even going to great lengths to look for products that are even changing their complexion. With our age-defined skincare product, you're going to remain with your complexion and you remain younger for longer. And they are not going to change you anything. They are going actually to make your skin grow better. For our farm, we have one Super Grow, a wonder product that helps to triple our yields in our farms. Whatever kind of produce you're doing, you use Super Grow, you're going to have your inputs absorb better and your plants taking the nutrients better. So with our products, you are assured because they're all natural products, and yet the results are immediate. You see them immediately. We have so many other products. We have just picked a few. I want you to sit down with the person who invited you, and they'll take you through those products and they will educate you more about them. And when you use all these products, your life will change. And there is a financial catch behind these products, because I also want us to look at the financial aspect. When we are talking about financial issues, we are looking at your ability to fulfill your dreams. Many people have actually forgotten these dreams. When we were young, we used to dream about having a lot of money, driving the biggest cars, traveling the world, and owning the beautiful homes. But many people have forgotten these dreams. They look like they are not attainable. But we are here to tell you that you can live your best life today. You can fulfill your dreams today. But how do you do this? You have first to ask yourself a very genuine question. I always tell people that you have to know where you are to know where you're going. We have this cash flow quadrant. Where are you in this cash flow quadrant? Are you on this left-hand side of employees and self-employed people, or are you on the side of business owners and investors? I know many people are still struggling with life, saying that they don't know how to work it out. But I want to show you a very simple way of crossing over from this left-hand side to the right-hand side and become a big business owner. I know many people will tell me, I don't have money to start a big business. I want to show you a way you'll start a business with a lot of money and become a big entrepreneur. And this will happen only when you use our strategy, the superstar strategy, and the Neorife products. The products that I've shown you, these are catching it, simply because you're coming to merge with a company that has been there for 65 years. It has product that has been proven to work. It has systems that has been working. The compensation plan is working. And you're not coming to do any research, to do any invention, to do any production, anything. Yours is to come and hook into the system, and you become an instant entrepreneur, and you start to enjoy additional income. You start to earn it either spare time, part-time, or full-time. It will depend on your own working, the way you want to take it, because you will start your own business. You start to earn residual income. This is coming from repeated orders that you even don't know. You have introduced people that are continually using products that are working for them. And then you become your own boss. You know, you are in control. You know where to work, when to work, and to whom to work with. You know all those things. In the normal job market, you don't have control of who to work with, where to work from, and when to work. It is your boss who says all those things for you. And then the risk that is involved in this business is minimal. Even the entry fee is minimal. And I'm going to show you that in a very short time. Then you added the systems that are going to help you to boost your business. You get a digital office that is going to help you in marketing your products. You also get incentives on travel and cash bonuses. Then you have a very good community that comes in to show you how to succeed in business. Mind you, you have started your own business, but you're not on your own. You have a family that comes in to see your success is guaranteed. And then you're on a mission to end the financial stress and poor health. What a wonderful moment. What a wonderful opportunity. What a wonderful thing to do. You become a solution giver. How do you join the Neorife company? Through Superstars team. We want to show you how to join, and you join directly without any intermediates. You pay a fee of 11,000 Kenya shillings only to become an international entrepreneur. That is only about $100. For those friends of ours who are in parts of South Africa, like Zambia, that is 1,500 kwacha. This is a wonderful entry because many people are looking to start businesses, but they cannot start because they want a lot of money. What do you get when you pay the 11,000 Kenya shillings in Kenya? You get a business kit that comprises of international license. You're able to trade in the 57 countries we talked about. You have literature material to learn about the company, the products, and the scientific advisory board, plus the founder and the rest. And then you're given a website. The website that the company uses gives you to customize for your own good. And then the beauty is here. You're given a proprietary pack. The product that we said is solving our issues, you're given a product that you're going to use for a whole 1 month. And then, because we're in different countries, we give you points for standardization. We have a standardization mark called point value system. You start earning points, and points are also equal to money. And then the delivery is done for free wherever you are in our country. This is wonderful. When you take this pack, the kit, we want you to start doing several things because now you have started your own business. You actually own all those products that I talked about. It is you to know what to do with them. What you do now is start to do something we call daily success habits. And our daily success habits are simple and easy. There are only three, one of which is to use the products. All the products that I've introduced to you, we need them on a daily basis, whether for cleaning, whether for lotions and shampoos and all the others, we need them on a daily basis. So what do? You start using products from your own company. You now change your buying habit and you are awarded points. You are given money back for using your products. Then you start to share those products with other people. When you share, you earn more points and you earn profits, because when you register, you are discounted. Then you share the opportunity, and sharing opportunity is showing other people how also they can start using these products on their own. And that will help you to earn more points. And then number three is to start training. And by training, you gain skills and personal development that will help you in building your business. And this will guarantee your growth, because I want to show you how you start earning and how fast you can earn. When you start doing these things, you find that in a month, you start to grow. And the first month, let's say you are going to use products worth 500 points, you maybe and your team, you are going to be paid back because you acquire a title of a manager. And you are going to get something to do with between 2,500 to about 5,000 Kenya shillings in a month. And this we are talking of only bonuses, an incentive. If you use that money elsewhere, you're not going to get a single penny back. But here you're getting your money back. The second month, if you, let's say, bring about 3 people into the works and you show them how to do the business and you qualify them to become managers like you became, you're going to have a pointage of about 1,000. 1,000 points qualify you to become a senior manager. A senior manager earns between 5,000 Kenya shillings, that is about 50 US dollars, to about 25,000 Kenya shillings. But better still, because this setup, this team of viewers can give you 2,000 points, you can qualify to become an executive manager in the second month of being in this opportunity. And when you are executive manager, you earn between 25,000 Kenya shillings, that about $250, to about 50,000 Kenya shillings, about $500. In the third month of being in this opportunity, if you qualified those 3 people that you brought into the business to become senior managers only, that means each and every person makes 1,000 points in a month, your team will have about 4,000 points minimum, and that qualifies you to become a director. A director is the topmost paid rank in our setup, in our compensation plan. You earn 25% of your business volume, the business that you have generated for the company. You are given a 25% incentive. And that will give you about 50,000 to about $100,000, 100,000 Kenya shillings in a month. That is about $1,000 in a month. And if you want to earn more and enjoy lifestyle, develop one person to become a director in your team. We will call you a world team member or a software director, somebody who earns in excess of 1,000 to about 2,000 Kenya shillings. 2,000 US dollars, sorry. That is about 100,000 to about 200,000 Kenya shillings in a single month. And if you have 3 directors in your team, we are going to call you a Ruby director. And as a sapphire, sorry, you start to earn, or you start to travel the world. You start to enjoy lifestyle. As a Ruby director, you earn in excess of $2,000, all the way to about $5,000. That is between 200,000 Kenya shillings to about 500,000 Kenya shillings in a single month. And if you have 6 directors in your team, we call you a president team member, somebody who has between 500,000 to way beyond $1 million. and run with it. We called you here to show you owning a business. And at this point, I want to call in somebody who have mentored most of us. And I want you to be attentive to hear it from himself. Top heights. And at this point, I want to call one and only Dr. Josphat to talk to us. If you can hear me, please take it and run with it.
Yes, I can hear you. I hope you can hear me, Harun.
Yes, thank you. And proceed.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Just a minute. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the session. Thank you, Harun, for such an awesome presentation. I really appreciate. So for those who are here for the very first time, my name is Dr. Kariuki Josphat, as introduced by Harun. I'm so excited to have been in this opportunity for the last 14 years. So what Harun has shared with us, I've done it for 14 years. I'm married to one Puros Cherotich, and between us, we are blessed with 4 young children. Before this opportunity, I was a full-time lecturer in the university. And my wife was a high school teacher teaching physics and maths with the TSC, that is the body that employs teachers here in Kenya. And so our guests, I must admit that I'm very excited to share my story with you because 14 years ago, I was where you are. Not so sure of really whether I can achieve my dreams. But I thank God that while I was working as a university lecturer in the university, I met this opportunity. You know, the opportunity came when I think I needed it most. This was after working for a couple of years, about 7 years in employment. And you see, if you allow me, I had worked very hard, both in my academics and in my jobs. Academically, I knew, of course, the old age gospel. By working very hard, I would get a good job and get good money. So I'm that one person who worked very hard and got first-class honors in physics and maths. I knew now my life will never be the same again. Got a job, but furthered my studies, masters, thereafter PhD. But then I just lived a very ordinary life. I'm trying to share this with our guests that really it's good to work as an employee, but that should be a starting point, not an end point. So 2 pay slips in the house. But man, after working for about 7 years, we didn't have anything that would show that we've really achieved through employment other than just paying bills. It was paining me that the only thing I could do is what we call rat race. I would wake up in the morning, go to the university, teach, go back home in the evening, repeat that trend, get my salary end of the month. By around 5th to 10th of the month, the following month, my income is over. Have you ever gotten yourself in that situation where your income gets finished and there is a long period of the month remaining and you don't know how to survive? That is exactly how it was for me. And we looked at each other with my wife and asked ourselves, what is happening? Now, by then we had 2 children, but they were living very ordinary lives. Nothing close to the education that we expected to give them. By then we were paying rent, yet we expected to be living in our own home. We were not even driving ourselves, yet we expected to be driving as employees having worked for some years. And so when this opportunity found us, we grabbed it at once. And I remember 17th of July 2010, when one young man visited us in our house, a relative to my wife, Pieros, and he challenged us that he would show us an opportunity that would help us to earn some more income and ultimately be financially free. You see, when an opportunity meets a ready mind, something big is born. And so we grabbed it at once. For my wife, she was more interested with the health because she had started having some challenge with her weight, and she knew she was not headed in the right direction. For me, I joined for money. I mean, I've told you I'm Kariuki. Those who come from Kenya know that there is a region where people are not allergic to money, and that's where I come from. So I joined at once for money. But then the biggest challenge for me was I was too busy. Have you ever found yourself too busy? You may not explain what you are busy doing, but you are very busy. That's how it was. Later, I discovered that really it was not a question of being busy, but I wasn't managing my time well. In fact, I did an analysis of, yes, I work for 8 hours, I sleep for 8 hours, though then I wasn't really. And then there is a whole 8 hours that I could not account for. So that is what I analyzed, and I was able to get some few hours out of that 8 hours. And man, that is what I used to build my business on part-time basis. When I'm not at work in the evening, over the weekends, that's when I built my business. The other challenge was I had not done any business before, so I was not so sure that I would do it. But then there is always that starting point. Today, I tell people it doesn't matter the past. What matters is what lies ahead of us. So anyhow, we started the business, and God helped us to believe in ourselves, my wife and I. And this is what happened. We started very small. I must encourage everyone who is about to start this business. You start very small. We started very small. I remember after working in the business for about 13 days, the month ended, and we were given our first bonus of only 2,000 Kenya shillings. That's less than 20 US dollars, I think. And some of my friends got confused because I was so excited because of 20 US dollars, 2,000 Kenya shillings. It couldn't end up for them. A whole university lecturer, and now they cannot even talk because I'm really taking all the time talking to them with excitement about my 2,000 Kenya shillings. But you see, one thing that I knew, and I was told in the very first day, is that you start small and then you keep growing. And it makes sense, friends, brothers and sisters in the core, that before your business grows, you cannot earn too much because it is your business that is paying you. So that bonus opened my eyes, and I told myself, wherever this has come from, yet I've not really worked so much. When I work hard, then it will grow, it will become more. And so I started now talking to people. That first bonus came as a result of just buying products for my own use, because we were challenged, the way Harun has challenged us, that instead of promoting other companies out there, why not buy from your own shop? I'm sure you got to understand that when you start this business, it becomes your own shop. You are a partner, equal partner with the company. So now I dropped all the things that I was buying from supermarkets, those chemicals. You know, if it's 7Cs that I was buying for my children, I switched to omega-3 salmon plus. If it is the coffee that I was taking, I started using New Life tea. My wife dropped all the oils that she was buying from the shops, and we started using the organic nutrient scheme. So that's how we got our first bonus of 2,000 Kenya shillings. So now the second month, we were so fired up, we were so changed, and we went out talking to friends. Some said yes, others said no. Now you realize that not everyone will join the business. Not everyone is really so much careful about their finances, how to change their lives. They're waiting for someone else to change their lives. and never get mad when people don't join. There is a big reason why 5% of the population are rich and the 95% are struggling. We don't want to call them poor. It's because of the decisions that people make. So the second month, someone joined and brought 2 people. And so the network started growing. We saw our second bonus go to 5,000 Kenya shillings, you know. But let me cut the long story short and say this. By the 7th month, major things were happening that could be seen, that could be touched. I do remember in our 7th month, our bonus had grown to over 60,000 Kenya shillings. That is when we were taken to Windsor. It's one of the top hotels in this country. And when we were taken there, the treatment that we were given is far from, far up there from what as teachers we were getting. And so my wife was so fired up and she went and resigned immediately from the government. That is what can happen when you get something better than what you've been doing. So, but I continued teaching the university. But in 1 year's time of building this business, ladies and gentlemen, I was earning more in my part-time business than what my full-time job was paying me. I started knowing that there's someone who is cheating the other. I'm not saying who, but I discovered between my employer and myself, someone was cheating the other. I became more serious here. I remember that is when we imported our first car. You see, man, it's not about really money, but what you do with the money. Money is good. We are not saying it's everything. God first, but then it's okay to live a comfortable life when you are here on earth. So we stopped now jumping into public means, those inconveniences. We are driving ourselves and our self-esteem started rising again. We started feeling like we are, we are doing well. Now, within 2 years of building this business, we had grown it to the extent that we could comfortably buy a space here in Nairobi and we built our own home. Look at that transformation. 2 years, you are driving, you are living in your own home. And in 2 years, 11 months, we had grown our business all the way to president team members. Now, that is where real life begins. Earning way beyond 5,000 US dollars. And why am I sharing this with our friends in this course? Because some people look at my success and they think I'm lucky. I must say that it's not the luck. It is starting down there and building the business consistently, no matter the challenges, no matter what people will say, trying to discourage us, and we focus on our dream, on our goal. So think about it. 2 years, 11 months, we had climbed all the way to the top. And you know what? Today, as president team members, we are able to drive, like now we are driving the latest shape of Land Cruiser. I'm not saying that that is really too much, but for someone who came in on Route 11, we call it so in here in Kenya, driving no car and now driving the top of the range, it feels very good. Now, other things we've been able to achieve, and to me this is very important, is high quality education for our children. Now they are in international schools, yet 14 years ago, they were in very ordinary schools. One of my kids is in June going to be in South Korea. In December, she'll be in Yale University in US, just because we've been able to take them to schools that are exposing them to that kind of life. If you are a parent in this call, isn't that something that can drive you to work out the business and you give your children the best education? Ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing that is impossible in this opportunity. 5 years of building this business, I was able to fire my boss. You see, as a university in the lecturer, and a lecturer in the university, I thought I had all the time. until I resigned from formal employment. That's when I realized that I really didn't have time. Today, I have all the time. I'm able to take my kids to school, pick them in the evening, board with them. That is what can happen with this business. Financial freedom and time freedom. Remember, I built my business while I was still a full-time employee. So you don't have to leave your job. You can use that spare time that you have. But then you need to be so committed to your dreams that you don't allow anyone to take you out of it. Now, in terms of lifestyle, I want to show you, and if you allow me, I will share my screen briefly. I want to show you what can really happen in terms of lifestyle if you build this business without turning back. Of course, it starts small, as usual, but then it will keep growing to the highest levels. Now, if you look at this, this is myself in 2010 when I was just an employee with nothing much. But then when I said enough is enough and I decided to jump out of the rat race in 2010, look at now the life. This is our second home here in Nairobi. That's that machine that I'm driving there, living that luxurious life. These are our children in very good schools. And this is where my wife was brought up. That grass-thatched house. Look at the house that I built for my in-laws. The power of building the business. And by the way, you're joining the best team. Think about it. You start today and then you build it. And at one point you are recognized as the #1 in the entire company in 58 countries today. That was in Mauritius 2017 when we were being recognized as #1 by the founder himself. You see, sometimes we have too much potential within ourselves, but we are burdened with that potential. No wonder the late Dr. Munloy Miles saying that the richest place is not gold mine in South Africa, but in the cemetery, where people never did much to achieve their dreams. They were burdened with those dreams. Please don't accept that. Just jump in. We mentor you to exploit your potential. Look at that. I would never have said that one day I can be recognized at that level. So now look at the lifestyle and travel that we've been able to enjoy as Superstars team. I started alone. Now Superstars team is more than 25,000 entrepreneurs across the world, and it's still spreading. That is what we call building an empire. So lifestyle. This is my team Superstars team enjoying lifestyle. The upper one is in a 5-star hotel here in Nairobi called Ole Sereni Emara. And then the lower one is Sarova Stanley. Everything paid for. Look at the lifestyle we had again last year at Ole Sereni Emara. Are these people not excited? You see, in job place, we are stressed. I mean, people are happy that it is on a Friday, and they are sad that it is on a Monday. Why? Because they are not so happy to go back to where they hate being on a Monday. But then in this business, you are excited Monday to Sunday. I mean, look at how excited the team is there. It's at Ole Sereni Emara. This is just last Saturday. After our International Superstars Team Convention that we had at KICC, we were able to enjoy this kind of dinner in a 5-star hotel in Nairobi or Sereni Emara, free of charge. Look at how excited these people are. Even our friends and leaders from Zambia, Irene here and Dr. Tino here. I mean, this is what can happen if you say yes to this opportunity, not just for your sake, but even for other people out there. Then when you become a Sapphire director, we take you to Windsor Golf and Country Club for a whole week, free of charge. This is a gold-coated hotel that I have been 7 times. We take you here for Ruby orientation when you become a Ruby director. Then this was in Zambia, Victoria Falls, in 2012. That is where we were. All these people, you see, the company will take every person who becomes a sapphire and above. So it is open for everyone. Look at us here in Dubai, Grand Hyatt, one of the best hotels in Dubai, with the founder here, Jerry Brasfield, and my wife. Then we went to climb Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. Look at that. We've been at the top there. So this is possible for everyone. That's the founder, that's the CEO there. Join live. Then we went to Obai. This is an island in Indian Ocean, a place called George in South Africa. You can imagine you are flown to that island just to be treated and spoiled by the company, everything paid for. By this time, you really know that you made the best decision ever. Look at us here in Cape Town with my superstars team in South Africa. Here we were climbing Table Mountains through a cable, a small cable like this, and a circular car we call cable car hanging, and it slides all the way to the top of Table Mountains. That is when you ask yourself, man, where are fellow Kenyans who never said yes to this opportunity? So when I remember these kind of things, I just imagine that I need to tell every single person, every friend, that they need to be part of this opportunity. Then we went again to Abu Dhabi. This is Ferrari World. You get into a roller coaster that accelerates at a speed like that of lightning. You are right inside there, having fun. Then Yas Water World. These pipes with water here. You get in, you enjoy life. Then seeing the biggest mosque in the world. Isn't this amazing, team? Oh my God, that time you are being treated in a 7-star hotel. You know, I'm brought up in the village where my parents didn't have much, not education, nothing. And then now, life transforms to this level where you are treated in this kind of a hotel. Then you conclude that the background is not really an issue. Doesn't matter where you are coming from. I was telling some people today that you don't have to come from a rich family, but you can make your family rich. Positive challenge to all of us there. Then we went to Mauritius. That was the second flight to Mauritius, young and old. We were at Sugar Beach Resort. Then we went to Intercontinental Hotel, still in Mauritius, having fun. Now we were celebrating 60 years of New Life in 2018 in Mexico, Los Cabos. You can see me down here and my wife here. I mean, all these are president team members from all over the world, 58 countries, dining with the founder himself. The decisions we make will have impact. 22 hours flight from JKIA here in Nairobi, all the way to Mexico, Los Cabos. Everything paid by the company. Then we went to Abu Dhabi again in 2019 before COVID, even with my own biological father here, with our top leaders here, and many more people. And lots of cash incentives for those who are not allergic to money. And we are saying this, we are headed to Mauritius from 11th of May this year. We will not be in this country. We will be in Mauritius. Myself, my wife, we already have our air tickets from the company. We are so excited. We cannot wait. And the beauty is we are flying with the people that we've shown this opportunity, and we've mentored them to fly with us. The big question is, what can hold you back? As I wind up, I must say this, that it's only 11,000 Kenya shillings, less than 100 US dollars to start this kind of an international business. My business has grown to more than 20 countries. I've grown my bonus to above 7 figures, yet it's only 11,000 Kenya shillings that you need. I encourage somebody, take that step. Pay directly to the company. If you're not in Kenya, then the person who invited you will give you the pay bill number or the bank account to deposit the 11,000 directly to the company, not to us. We are just there to mentor you, to give you the strategy, to support you, to guide you, and make sure that you succeed in your own business. Do not procrastinate. Join tonight and we fly together. I want to close by saying this, that opportunities are like buses. There's always another one passing. You really do not want to just see people succeed in life. You also want to jump in and you achieve your dreams. Life is short. We don't have all the time. Let's leave legacy. Let's create legacy here on earth. And someone said, you know, when you are gone, that is when people will talk about what you achieved. But then you build that story now while you are alive. Ladies and gentlemen, if we've done it, you too can do it. Avoid excuses. Avoid self-sabotage. Don't doubt yourself. You can do it, I can assure you. But in any case, you better start and fail than fail to start. As you join Superstars team, we are ready to mentor you. It doesn't matter where you are. I know people are logging in from all over the world. We have many trainings, virtual, that you can benefit from. And this meeting, we do it every single Saturday so that you can invite your guests. We talk to them, they join you. That's how you build your empire. The question is, what can stop you from achieving your dreams? We've presented the opportunity to you. Will you grab it and run with it? 10 years from now, in fact, 1 year from now, you will either thank yourself that you started the business, or you will say you wish you started. You stand to lose nothing. Just jump in. We achieve our dreams together. Let's be meeting the beaches of the world. If you'll be there to be met. Thank you so much. God bless you. Now get in touch with the person who invited you and ask them only that one question. How do I start now? Be courteous enough. Don't go to bed before you ask them that question. And of course, thank them for inviting you to this great opportunity. God bless you. God bless your families. Have the best weekend ever. Bye-bye, and see you at the top.